What is going on, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a couple days. Had some family in town. And, we did the holiday, the Christmas thing, and so we just, as much as I wanted to stream, spend some time with family, get a lot of time with them, type of thing. As Big Papa pointed out, I did get some new graphics. I wanted to change things up a little bit. I did this the other day. What was it, Saturday? Friday? Something like that. Spent some time just come up with some new graphics. Just to switch it up, see what we had. I've been using the other one for a while now, and I just wanted to, try something different. Completely deleted all the other ones, so figured we'd roll with these for a little while. Let a couple people get in here. So this is what we're doing for this stream, y'all. You guys know that our last stream we lost our first round playoff game. And I told you that I was worried that our team was going to be too good from the sacks that we had. My defensive line was getting upgraded and all that stuff. And I was just really nervous about that. So what I wanted to do is I went through those. Sweet Jones, what's up, man? Long time no talk. Thank you for checking, coming through. Saying what's up, appreciate you. So I went ahead and did, what am I saying I switched it up? Oh, Heath, I switched up my graphics on my stream. if you can't tell. I actually had more graphics on here, but they were covering up the scoreboard when I was streaming on Saturday, I think it was, and so I ended up deleting them all. So it's not quite... it doesn't have quite the same amount of graphics as we did back then, but it's just a little bit different look, different vibes. We got the Santa in the tree. We're gonna let that go for a couple more days, 12 days of Christmas type thing. But we lost our playoff game to the Packers, and I told you guys that I was debating starting over a new franchise because I felt there was 3 reasons why. Number one. Oh, thanks, Heath, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was going through and seeing what was free on Stream Elements that I liked, and this was like really the only other option that was there that would have all the things that I wanted similar to the other one. So I was like, yeah, let's just go for it. You know what I mean? But there was 3 reasons why I was thinking about starting a new franchise. Number one, I hate the stadium that I built. I hate the stadium. It was so bad. I hate my stadium. That's number one. Number two, we had all those sacks last year that jacked up my players' overalls and things like that. And I was like, hey, is this going to make it too easy? Type of thing. And there was a third one, but I don't really remember it right now. Those were the main two, right? Those were the main two that had me wanting to restart. So what I did is I went through the offseason. Don't worry, I recorded it all. If we decide to move forward, I'm going to make that video and edit. And I'll drop that up. That it has the draft and all that stuff in there. Didn't have a lot of cap space. I didn't really do much in free agency. What I wanted to do is present to you guys how my team looks. As you can see, we're at the preseason. Haven't done anything in there yet. The reason I haven't done anything is because I kind of want to show you how the team looks through the draft. I actually had a pretty solid draft, but this is the big thing. I wanted to get you guys' opinions. So as far as my concern about Granderson, here, let's get over here. So my Carl Granderson, Chase Young, and Brian Bresee, I don't know, yeah. These guys obviously killed it because we had the sack issue, right? As far as their overall is concerned, it didn't really do anything crazy. Where I got the benefit was Chase Young became an X factor. Brees became a superstar. and Granderson became a superstar. So my thinking was honestly the easy way to just to counter that is just drop him down one, right? So I could just go in here and Carl Granderson, instead of having him be a superstar, because we know that we got that because of the insane season he had. Lupus Warrior, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys. I don't know if you guys know this too. I told you guys I was doing a different stream setup. After Christmas, I asked for one thing for Christmas, man, and it was I've always had two monitors, but I had my PlayStation monitor where I'd be angled this way, and then my PC monitor over here, and there was a gap between them. I asked for a dual monitor screen setup, so now I got my gaming monitor and my PC monitor. They're right next to each other, and so I don't have to really turn and look to see what you guys are saying. So it actually cleaned up my space here a lot. This was an unexpected perk. I didn't think that having both monitors there, now I got my PlayStation way over here, my PC way over here, and I got my lights and everything, and my mic, and I was like, I did not realize how much space this was going to clean up in my setup. Total bonus that I was not expecting. Yo, King Judo, what's going on, man? Let's see, the is that waste management guy? 1999? That'd be dope if that's what that stands for, waste management tour. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Really appreciate you being here. So getting back on track, I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys even noticed that my camera setup and angle was a little bit different. You can't see my PlayStation sign anymore, but I was thinking about moving it over there. You get to see more of my room, like my card table where I open cards and whatever. But anyway, what I was thinking I could do is, since the players didn't really do anything crazy, is just drop these guys down to star, and that's the nerf that they got, right? So I was like, well, if I want to continue with the see, he jumped up to a superstar X Factor, which is crazy because my guy doesn't even have any abilities. Well, we don't have abilities, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so my thought process was, okay, so to nerf all the sacks we got. Oh, it stands for WrestleMania? Okay, that's what's up. I never would have guessed that, but I appreciate you coming through. I was thinking, okay, let's just drop them down to superstar. And then I can do the same thing with right here. So I don't have, and just drop them down to a star. Because they only from all those sacks, you know what I mean? But honestly, their overalls didn't really change much from, I mean, they did get a little bit of an overall boost, but not really. I mean, off-season, from the end of last season to now, didn't really change much. I mean, we can do the preseason here. But here, so that he's an 81, 84, 78, you know, we're fine there. I want to make sure he didn't get anything. Okay, he's normal dev trade, okay. So this is where my thought was. So those are those three. Those are the only ones I had to worry about that happening, right? Nobody else did anything crazy that was unfair, unrealistic. It was strictly sacks. That's what I was worried about, you know, that was going to make that unrealistic for me. The next, obviously, is the stadium, which I hate. However, I did have a pretty decent draft. Now, I'll be full disclosure, I went ahead and I started the Saints franchise. Not the Saints franchise, I'm sorry, the Rams franchise, just in case you guys didn't like this. And so I did two drafts. I don't remember exactly. We're going to go through the team right now, as it is preseason. So quarterback, I let Desmond Ridder go, and I was like, hey, it's Spencer Rattler's time to shine. This is his opportunity, so he's getting a chance to go. He will get bumped up to 68 from doing a mini camp training, but this is where we're at. Our big weakness is quarterback right now. Alvin Kamara gone. Kendra Miller, it's your time to shine. And guys, if you're wondering, hey, why didn't I bring back Desmond Ridder? Why didn't I bring back Alvin Kamara? Why didn't I, do anything to improve these two positions? Well, guys, I have like $400,000 in cap space. I had hardly any cap space. This is a really tough situation. Part of that is I did go get Reggie Gilliam, but I got him for really, really cheap. But I did bring back Rashid Shaheed. I did spend some money on Rashid Shaheed. We already have Chris Olave. I picked up his fifth-year options. We're good there. But other than these two, man, it really falls down. I will say this. It really drops. So that's what's going to be, you know. I did draft this dude right here. This dude, Josh Freeman. He's 6'1". He's 72 overall. 99 speed. 98 acceleration. 99 agility. 98 change of direction. He's only... I drafted him it was a late round. But he's only a normal dev trait. But I drafted him like in the 5th round, I think it was. 5th round, I got him. So just the stats wise, I was pretty happy with that. Where else do we do? We're still here. We're good on tight end. I wanted to. Our offensive line were, okay there. We got our left tackles an 80, left guard. We got Isaiah Wynn. I did go sign this Eric's. No, I drafted this guy right here. Sorry, this is a guy I targeted. I got him in the 3rd round. He's a normal dev trait because he's got really good ratings. 88 strength, 76 run blast block, 74 awareness is decent for a rookie. So he's already a 75 overall, but either way, I drafted him as a replacement for Isaiah Wynn, who we are going to be losing eventually, or maybe we trade him. I don't know. We'll find a place for him. We still got Eric McCoy. We got Cesar Ruiz over here. And it's good to have offensive line depth. And then here we go over here. We got Ryan Ramczyk and Trevor Penning. Defensively, this is where I did most of my drafting was defense. And it started... We did draft this dude, Damon McMillian. I believe he's a hidden dev trait. Yep, he's a hidden dev trait. We got him in the 6th round. So I got a 6th round hidden dev trait. I was pretty excited about that. Obviously a low rating, but we still scored him as Willie Gay is starting to get a little bit older. Didn't get anything in the middle linebacker. I drafted this dude. I can't remember. Bear with me, guys. Yep, I drafted. So both my outside linebackers I got were late picks too. This was a 5th rounder as well, and he's a hidden dev trait. Obviously not going to get much playing time. 1st round pick, Quinton Morant. Corner. We needed corner depth, man, and he was a hidden dev trait. Let's go. This was a big pick for us. We really needed him, and he comes in at a 77 overall. We got him with Kool-Aid McKinstry, should be pretty solid. Paulson Adebo's contract, I think this is the last year of his contract. We're going to take a look here just because I'm not 100% sure. Oh, no. He's under contract for a while. But this would allow us to have 3 solid corners, or if we need to move him, because we do got Greedy Williams over here too. But if we wanted to potentially move him down the line, maybe not this year, but next year, just to free up some cap space, we have that option. But we have some pretty good cornerback depth, which I appreciate because we didn't have it at the end of last year because Adebo was hurt. And all we had is McKinstry and Greedy Williams. So we're good there. And then I nailed a pick. We still have Tyrann Mathieu. This is his last year, so I need to find a replacement for him. But his cap will come off, so we'll get some cap space. I nailed this part of the draft. So I signed Isaiah Simmons in free agency, got him cheap. He's flexible. I grabbed him because he can go play middle linebacker for us when we need to. I can put him in there on middle linebacker, but I got him. I drafted him. This is my 2nd round pick. And he is a hidden dev trait. So I absolutely nailed cornerback, safety, strong safety, left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker. I nailed those picks. The other pick that I was really excited about was that guard, Spiegel, which he's a normal dev trait, but he's a 75 overall. So I got my strong safety is going to be a starter. My cornerback's going to be a starter. And I really need to get Spiegel on the field. I don't know if that's his name. I'm going to have the other 2 sit, not do much. But anyway, I nabbed him. And that's really good there. And then I have some, I can move. I can get rid of JT Gray or whatever. I can move Howden over. But with him and Simmons, I have flexibility here. So I actually had a pretty dang decent draft, hitting where I could, which was very surprising to me. That's probably one of the best drafts I've had in Madden. And so that's our team. And so I'm thinking that we're 81 overall. Again, we're really hurting at the quarterback position. There wasn't much out there. I didn't have money to go. There wasn't much out there. It was either bring back Ritter or give it to Spencer Rattler. And I was like, there was like a 4 overall difference. And I was like, might as well just free up that cap space to try to improve positions elsewhere. I mean, with what Ritter was going to want being a quarterback, I was able to go sign a fullback and Isaiah Simmons, you know. So it made sense to just free up that money. And if we go to free agency, just so you guys can see how much, or just go team salaries, you guys can see how much money I don't have. It says I have 5.26 million in cap space. I'm not really sure how. Whenever I try to go sign somebody, I mean, when I was in free agency, it said I didn't have that much money. But either way, I don't have a lot of cap space. But we could go look and see if there's a quarterback there I could go grab. Kamara's still sitting there. There's not much. I mean, there's nothing here for quarterbacks, right? Not a thing. And I mean, Kamara, I could actually bring him back if I wanted to, but I wanna let Kendra Miller have at it. So that's where we're at. So this is where it's like you guys come in and tell me what are you thinking, right? Because this is my big worry was we're gonna be too OP, but we're actually 81 across the board, set up pretty nicely if Spencer Rattler ends up being, you know, an answer for us. If we do, if you guys are okay with it while I do it on stream, I'd like to play through the preseason with you guys. We'll just play, well, the starters in or whatever. Maybe we'll do the draft class. I did figure out how to do that, I believe, so we could do the draft class generator while we're here too. Actually, maybe we'll do that to start off. What position specifically do you find that it's clearly on defense? Where we found a sleeper? Linebackers. Well, they're all backup. That made no sense. What? Bro, my team's morale just dropped. That's so... Alright, so let's go ahead and reset this. And let's go through. And we can do this on stream if you guys are cool with that. You guys were chatting a lot to start off, and now everyone's kind of just quiet, chilling. I mean, guiding me here, y'all. I don't want to do anything that's gonna bore you guys. Let's let me get this. The link. Okay. So let me do this real quick. Okay. Should be good. I'm going to make sure that I see it on the stream here. If you guys can let me know, are you able to see the draft class generator? You're down for whatever? Let's go. Rishi Rish, pause. What am I pausing for, bro? Alright, are you guys able to see? I hope so. Let me get caught up on my end here. Okay, you guys can see it. Perfect. He says, Ayo, what am I pausing, bro? Sup, y'all? Merry Christmas. Alright, let's do this. You can see it. Alright, cool. Thank you, man. This is my first time doing this. So, alright, so we're gonna, I have no way to do both scenes. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. Oh, look at me. Just on the fly. I need it bigger than that. Trying to think of the best way to... we'll do it like this. How's that, y'all? Hey, look at that! Look at that, man! Now we got both of them on here. That's better. Let's go. Thanks, Zachary. Appreciate the feedback. Sweet Jones, thanks for the feedback. All right, so we are gonna spin for our quarterback strength. This is honestly the most exciting time of the off season, besides the mini camps. We potentially need quarterback help. It does not look, if Spencer Rattler does not turn into something, does not look like we're going to be getting it in the draft. So we went to very weak. Now we're going to go down to running back, and we're going to spin again. That stinks, because I do feel like defensively, when you look at our front three, plus linebacker and secondary, we have a good defense. So we're going to be normal for running backs. Wide receiver, we could use a little bit of depth potentially, but we have Olave Shaheed. If that dude that I drafted, he's a normal dev trait, but he was like a 5th round with those crazy stats. If he turns into something, we'll be okay. Our big need, all right, we're weak on wide receivers. That stinks. I wouldn't mind. I mean, we can reinforce our offensive line a little bit. We did get that guy to reinforce, but having another one there might not be bad. Tight end's going to be normal. We're okay there. But our big need is quarterback. Unless Spencer Rattler becomes, you know... I mean, he very well could. This has been rough so far. Tackles are weak. So we're not going to get any help at the tackle position, potentially. Now we're down to interior offensive lineman, which I'll take there. We can shuffle guys around. If we get strong, we can shuffle them around, but it's going to be a very weak... Man, we're going to have a defensive class, most likely, based on how it's looking out. It's gonna switch to defensive based on these odds. Slow down. Ooh. It's gonna be a really rough draft. And interior defensive lineman. We don't need it. And this is where it's going to be very strong. We got Brian Bressie. We don't need... That sucks. Like the one position... the defensive ends and in defensive line are like, we don't need it. Here we go, linebackers. I will take very strong here because middle linebacker got to replace Demario Davis. So we'll take very strong there. That does help us a little bit. And we did draft 2 outside linebackers that are hidden depth traits, but they're like 66 overalls. So that doesn't mean we have to sit and hold on to that for a very, very long time. Cornerbacks are going to be normal. Okay. Now, I do need to replace Tyrann Mathieu. So if this wanted to throw me a strong, I wouldn't be upset. And instead, it's going to be normal. Watch our kicker or our punter be strong. Very interesting the way this is shaping up. Now, just because a strength is very weak doesn't mean there's not going to be talented players in there. It's just a lot less of them, and it's just going to be harder to find them. But, so scout and quarterback, we'll need to watch. Kicker and punter are both strong. Very strong punter. Oh, man. There we go. What an interesting... interesting draft class strength. But we'll definitely put some emphasis on safeties. Linebackers. We'll still do interior defensive line, build some depth up if we need to. We'll have to make the most of it. This is what it is. Alrighty. Let's do the easiest minigame of them all. I hope you guys don't mind that I do need to do these minigames. You guys seem to be okay with us going forward in the Saints franchise. Like I said, I did get that Rams one set up, and I did the off-season. I did an online franchise on that one, so I could do a start today and just get through the season. But once I actually did the Rams one first, just in case. And when I hopped in the Saints one and saw that the main benefit that I had from Chase Young, Breesy, and Granderson was the dev trait upgrades. It wasn't actually their overall. I was like, oh, hey, that's an easy fix. Because then you're not trying to figure out, hey, how do you adjust their ratings and all that stuff, you know? You just drop that down a tier. Just drop it down 1. It's all part of the game. Hopefully I can do these all in one try. Like, when it's the weekly training, if I don't hit gold or something like that, I don't really care. Yo, Zach, this is your first time watching franchise mode in years? What games you been playing, bro? College Football 25, 2K, get in there. But in the training camp, when you get upgrade points and stuff like that, you really have to get the gold or the silver. Most of them are silver, so as long as I get a silver, I'm okay and I'll move forward. I just want to make sure I get that player upgrade. For Kendre Miller, I'll do a lot of my younger guys. A couple of them. I won't do all the... Oh, jeez. Yo, Ron, what's going on, fam? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. We're trying to do a sub-a-thon, man. End of the year. Trying to do a strong push. See if we can't get 300 subscribers in 6 days. And hit 16K by... New Year's Eve. That'd be really cool. Be really tough to do, but it'd be really cool. So right now we're just getting into our Saints franchise. Again, I'm gonna make a full recap video of our draft. Been playing a lot of College Football 25. How are you enjoying the slider update that I dropped a couple days ago, Zach? How's it playing for you? There we go. Got our gold there. Got his player upgrade. We're going to do Spencer Rattler, obviously. Got the skill point. That's what I was referring to. Skill points. We'll do his wide receiver battle. We're going to do... this guy right here, Josh Freeman. You shouldn't sim the training camp, Ron, because this is how you can get player upgrades. This is the only time that you can get a player upgrade from doing these. And some of these are really easy to do. Like with these ones, you just get the inside, push them out, and then come back in. So I only do the players that I really want. That I need to get an upgrade for. Typically your skill positions. This dude's so freaking fast. Oh. There we go. We're already at... He gets a step on anybody, he's gone. There's our gold. Boom. Got that. We can just do this one real quick. Got that. Cool. Go ahead and get our skill upgrade there. We're going to do one for... I'm not going to do it for the two linebackers. Who, they're not rated very high, but our DB. Let's see here. The chase and tackle one's actually kind of fun. Easy. It's super easy. But... I've never played that one. All I need to do is get a silver. All I need to do is get silver. So let's do... So I got Quentin Morant, I need to do one, and I got Courtney Booth. So we'll do their safety in the red zone. Yeah, honestly, Zach, the way you can do that is you can take control of the team before you play the game. Go to their coach and see if see what their offense aggression is, or their no huddle setting is, and then that'll. And depending on what that is, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this one like twice. I guarantee it. I never do this stuff. Just got torched. Dude, he's got some cool gear. Oh my. Yep, we're going to have to run this one again. Sorry, y'all. Don't know what the press button is, but didn't do it there. What? I pressed triangle. I didn't even... Bro. Oh. He hangs out. He hangs out. He stops. View controls. So I have no idea. Defensive coverage. I know strafe. That's all it is? That's all Oh, X and... Okay, okay. I didn't know that part. There we go. Oh my god. Chuck him and he still gets off. Jeez. No, I wasn't blitz. Pressing R1 to swat it. Don't get the swat. Oh my god, dude. This one's Maybe I just suck at this. It's probably the likelihood. Okay, we're in bronze. I just need to get to silver. Catch allowed. I need another interception. I'll get to silver, maybe. Probably not. Shoot. We're gonna try it one more time. Anybody have any tips on this? I could get 4,000 points. Dude. He just runs right by me. I go chuck him and he runs right by me. So much for... Oh, I need the pick there. Dude, I'm in great position and I have no way to knock that ball down. Alright, F this, dude. I'm in position and I have nothing that I can do. Nothing I can do. Nope. I have no controls. I mean, I press R1, nothing happens. Like, there's nothing I can do. Unless you run the route for him, there's nothing that I can do. Okay. The only thing that sucks about Spencer Rattler is he's 24. He's old. So, I mean, this is his opportunity to, like... Oh, crap. No sacks. Ah, shit. That's a bad throw. We're still not at bronze yet? There we are. No! I'm gonna have to redo this one too. God dang it, man. That pisses me off. Dude, they be... There we go. Here we go. Come on, we just need to get to silver. Almost there. No sacks. There's silver. There we go, guys. Nope. Alright, we got... that's all we needed. I'm not doing any other drills. Let's get into a game. That's all I wanted was my skill point. I have nothing else. Okay. We're going to play this first quarter against the Chiefs. We're not playing with the scrubs. I don't have anybody that I really want to see in the second unit. If I had like a quarterback or like a rookie quarterback or something like that, or yeah, I'd be like, hey, let's do it. But I honestly have to... I need to put in him to get all the extra points he can get. Let's do that. It's preseason. We can do... We're not going to do the training here. I'll do this off stream when we're in the actual... take care, Ron. When I'm actually in the season. We just did them. I'm not going to do it again. Like I said, I would have done all this ahead of time if I, knew that we'd be going forward in this. Let me set my depth chart real quick. Won't take me long. I need to go find a veteran quarterback. I can't have Jacob Hamer as my backup. This is a disaster. Need to go get another running back too, man. Oh, I drafted this dude, Forrest Love. Forgot about that. I forgot I drafted him too. They got rid of the button where it would just auto do it for you, and then you just have to go through and set a couple players on your own. We gotta get there. Where's he at? You're gonna go right there. Okay. Left tackle, we're good. And then we're honestly going to put you as the backup left tackle. Left guard is right here. And yeah, that morale hit really hurts our team, man. He could be a... Okay, interesting. Yep, we got that. I like that. That looks good. Right in, Chase Young. Yep, that looks good. Brandon Bruce, Cam Jordan. Love it. Looks good. Willie Gay. But we gotta go, not you. Grab you. I really want Isaiah Simmons in here. But we'll just leave it how it is. Where's our other right outside linebacker that I drafted? What? There should be a... I don't know where he's at. We have another right outside linebacker that I dropped, that Shepherd dude or something like that. I can't go all the way down, see? There he is, Sheldon Thompson. What a... Yeah, I was not right. It's Thompson. Either way. Get you in there. Alright. Oh, is this game just glitchy as hell or what? Booth is getting the start. And Isaiah Simmons is in there. He's going to be our sub linebacker, I think. Kick returner, no. It is this dude. And Shaheed can be the other one. There we go. Almost done, y'all, and we'll get a game going. Sorry. Third down running back. Yep, Kendra Miller. Oh, no, that's right. I got to switch this up. Force Love. Yeah, I gotta get set up right. I want to give you, I want to play something that, is meaningful, for you guys. Oh, that's what they did there. Okay. We're going to put our rookie as our slot guy. Alright, we got it. Now we can fire up a game after we lost all our viewers. Nobody likes the offseason. Nobody likes watching it. I get it. I understand. I apologize. Here we go. Here we go. But I am going to do something here. We're going to, okay, edit CP uniforms. This is their, we'll do that. We are going to change our playbook up. I played with it. I like the Sean McVay playbook. It was actually pretty dope. Played with it for like a quarter, and I really enjoyed it. And I want to spend some more time with it.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Chiefs and the Saints, and it's all up next.
Alright. Got a rain game. The only positive of that is we don't have to see the horrible lighting. They did not kick it to my rookie. That kind of stinks. I wanted to see his speed in action, man. Alright, Spencer Rattler. They did not even come close to making him look how Spencer Rattler looks.
Cade is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw. But how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have a lot of talent.
Had an opportunity, couldn't find it. It's I can already tell it's going to be a little tough, man. That throw was a little off target. Playing with a lower-rated quarterback, we're going to feel it. We're going to have to be very meticulous on offense. Try to get him in good position. They're loaded up against this. We're going to throw. We're going to throw again. He's going to have some accuracy issues, I feel like. But getting Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed back, who we didn't have last year, we were throwing to 3rd and 4th stringers. That's going to help Spencer Rattler. Now, we downgraded in our running game, going from Alvin Kamara to Kendrick Miller, but we got to give him a chance to see what he can do. Our offensive line's better than it was last year. And our defense is going to be a little bit better. We got an improvement at the safety position. We have good defensive line depth. We improved at the corner position. We really have a solid team built around... Ooh, nice cutback, Kendrick Miller. Built around our young running back and our very young quarterback.
I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in.
Chris Olave or Rashid Shaheed are going to make a big difference. Having that burner that we got. Get him in space.
Play action on 1st down.
Don't know if that was a good decision. Didn't hurt us, at least.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
All right. What do we got here? Shaheed. We better shift this way. We only get a quarter with these guys. We got to make it count, you know?
Throwing is Rattler.
Bad decision. Got lucky because it's raining.
Incomplete.
They manned up.
You feeling lucky?
Manned up and we didn't.
Well, he should because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick drop.
Didn't have a good play call.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Olave's running the out route. Depending on what they're doing, he might be there. Shaheed in the flat. Freeman motioning and burning, dude. I like that with his speed. And Johnson over the middle, depending on what the linebacker does here. We might have some options here, guys.
Rattler.
Oh, I was going deep.
It doesn't matter. It's incomplete.
I don't know if it was there or not. It was a one-on-one.
Your receivers enough time to get
They ran cover 3. Of course they did. I would have done the same thing. They didn't really pressure us too much. It was just waiting for the play to develop. And see, this is where I screwed up. I was looking to the right. I was looking at a lot. I didn't even wait to read linebacker, which is what I should have done right away. I immediately looked to see Olave on the out, saw that it was not there, and then was like, okay, let me plant my foot and chuck it deep. Had I looked to the left first, Juwan Johnson on this quick slant, that's open. I put it on him right there. That's just me missing a read. We had a good pocket here. Can't complain about this pocket. Good pocket. And they're in coverage. They're in that cover 3, so even though he's as fast as he is, I chucking it up there. It wasn't, I mean, they were in position.
enough time to find and hit them with the
All right, well, first drive of the season. Got a little bit of yardage, you know. crossed over midfield.
And they get this away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
No, I didn't do the quarterback edits, guys. It's just preseason, and because I'm only playing a quarter of this game before we super sim out and play the next one, didn't really feel we needed to do that.
When we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen goats like
all right, see how our defense looks here.
winners many times over, like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, just not many that have ever done it.
Good stop.
The style and the skill set. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. Got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now
We're gonna come off and we're gonna blitz. I mean, we're not gonna do anything crazy. We're only gonna bring 4. But bringing them one from a second level. Oh, we had Cam Jordan dropped in coverage. That's the reason he didn't get his hand up there. Willie Gay's got his hand in the dirt to rush a passer. I don't know how I feel about. Okay, as I say, I don't know how I feel about that. Our line confused the hell out of him. And he pretty much came free. Give him a 2-man look. Run a cover 4. All right, Chase Young. Show what you got. Like I said, our defense is going to keep us in a lot of games. I mean, we still, you look at our safety spot. Honey Badger back there, our rookie, our three corners that we have, very capable corners. And we have a front 4 with a front 4 who can get after the passer. With a good, we just won that so easily. Wow. He had nowhere to go. With an elite middle linebacker still, our defense is what's going to keep us in some games. Oh, nice. That's what's up, Jordan. Glad you've been enjoying your College Football 25. We're on here. We're on a trap play. There we go. Good rush, Kendra Miller. Let's get Spencer Rattler going on a boot. Just got to give him some easy completions, you know. Get him going a little bit, settle him down.
From the 36.
There we go. It's a bad throw, but he was so open. That's what we need to get Spencer Rattler going, I feel like.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Good run defense.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ooh, don't know if I like this. We're gonna run with it, but I don't think I like this.
Here's Rattler. Gets it to Juwan Johnson.
Got lucky on that.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yards.
3rd and 4.
Trusty tight end.
All right, Johnson in motion. Freeman on the hitch. Olave in the post corner. Should have some options here. And up.
Rattler setting to throw. Complete beyond the marker.
Okay, Freeman.
Open up to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find.
Making big plays for us.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a get to Miller. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him at 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I gotta change my depth chart up. Ooh, I don't know if I like this.
From the 17.
Yep. Shoot. Did not like what we had there against that look. My worst fear realized.
He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure
Right when I was getting ready to let it fly, man.
or the dude next to me up here.
I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Everything stoppage here. It's something we never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of those star players banged up with an injury after that play. Left side.
Oh my. Pressed the wrong button there. Oops. Jeez. Gave a big play on accident.
Got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 30.
Luckily, we're only playing 3 more minutes left, so I don't really care.
Kansas City. Now pressure on its way. On target to Worthy. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. Crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready though? Recycle it.
Alright, guys, let's make a play.
Third down coming.
Cam Jordan, what you got?
Putting the tight end in motion.
Bull rush, I'm thinking?
From the red zone now. That's caught by Oliver Brown. And he's in for the
Alright, good tutty.
touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point.
Good tutty.
And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Alright, we've moved the ball on them. I mean, we're only going to play, like I said, until the second quarter because that's when our backups go in.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
But I've seen some decent stuff off of our rookie wide receiver,
Shaheed now to return.
who they refuse to kick to.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Nope.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he can
Tough.
only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that.
CPU scared of him. I wouldn't say that. We did see some good stuff, though. I don't know why I think they're just not kicking to him because of the wind.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds Johnson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks like a little short of the 35.
Alright. I'd like to get a couple more plays out of Rattler here against this Chiefs defense.
Getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bad throw. Shoot, bad read. I hate that they didn't even give Spencer Rattler like a face scan. Alright, we're gonna get out of here because 30 seconds left. It's just going to be all backups.
So scoring this a win for the Chiefs. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players.
Let's get to our next matchup.
for the victory.
All right, on to the next, y'all. We'll try to get through our preseason on this stream. We're only playing with our starters. Yeah, they didn't. He doesn't look anything like it. So Spencer already has 2 upgrades, which is good. We're gonna wait till the end of our preseason to do the upgrade, but that was at least good. So we're gonna advance a week. Doesn't look like we had any injuries, which is great. Got this stuff coming up, okay? First, before I forget, I gotta tweak my depth chart just a little bit. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna put Forest Love. Just to split up the carries just a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna do this fun stuff. Position battle. A left-hand position battle between Carl Granderson and Cam Jordan. I wish they had pressures. Madden doesn't track pressures. College Football 25 does. I need something to get our morale up, man. Kendra Miller, your personality's been a problem. There may be some truth to that. Stupid. What's the point? They don't track player trust, so how can you have... You don't have enough trust for that. At least in 2K, they track that shit if you want it. Makes no sense. Like, EA, I appreciate the attempts to come up with some cool scenarios, but, like, they gotta make sense. How am I supposed to know that that's tied to his trust with me? Which isn't even tracked, by the way. I am going to edit Trevor Lawrence. I want to see more of a... We're going to be in the market for a veteran quarterback, man. We can't be Spencer Allard and Jacob Hayner as our... What's his overall, sorry? 82. Okay, so he's going to be an average. Perfect. That's all we have to do. There should be... I don't want to trade... I don't want to have to trade for a backup quarterback, but I can't... Let's see what would be out there on the market that makes sense for us. They signed Desmond Ridder. Trey Lance would make sense for us, but I mean he's really not any different than Hayner. Malik Willis makes sense since they signed that dude. Both of those guys make sense, honestly. Kenny Pickett or Mason Rudolph, just to have them. Nobody there. Wow, they're gonna cut somebody there, and I'll scoop up whoever they cut. That's what I'll do. I'll scoop up whoever. I'd scoop up Zach Wilson if he got. Yeah, there'll be some quarterbacks that get cut. Yeah, 66 and 61. I didn't realize he's only 61. There'll be some quarterbacks that get cut that I'll be able to go scoop up. And yeah. All right, let's hop into another game, y'all. Sorry, I get distracted a little bit thinking about my team. What? How do we not have middle line? What happened? We didn't get an injury. Didn't tell me we had an injury. How do I not? Okay. Don't have enough middle linebackers, apparently. Kamara got signed. This'll work. Can cut you later. The players that have face scans versus the ones that don't make no sense to me. All right. Ain't no way a team 10 overall better should lose in overtime. I don't know. Bro, upsets happen all the time. I mean, I feel you, but upsets happen. Right? The Niners last year went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Browns. I guess the Browns did make the playoffs, but this was the Browns before. This was when the Browns were really, really bad. You know. Teams sometimes just look ahead, you know. Or some teams just have a really great game, you know, they're we'll stay here. I'm trying to think of some kind of wild upsets that have happened just this year. Well, think about the Raiders beat the freaking Ravens, bro. There we go. The Raiders beat the Ravens this year. And you look at all the games the Jets lost, and everyone thought they were going to be good. Now, granted, the Jets have lost like 7 one-score games. They could very easily be a playoff team. Rookie May goes for 422 and 8%. Look up some of Jaden Daniels' games this year. Jaden Daniels has finished games over 90% completion percentage twice this year. Pretty sure Cam Newton threw for 400 yards his very first game as a rookie. You know? Or if it wasn't his first game, I know he threw 400 his rookie year in a game. No, I feel you, Mike. You were just saying like, hey, this game happened. It was some bullshit. No, it happens, bro. It's Madden. It happens in 2K too.
Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. National champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Brady's, the Mayors, the #1 picks of the past.
Give me with an RPO, okay.
If you want to take your game to another level, you do it year in.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Lawrence now at the play.
Mario Davis got hurt, and it didn't even pop up and tell me.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play.
Come on, he was in the middle of throwing the ball away.
Coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance.
And it wouldn't let him get rid of it.
It's a little bit like blood in the water.
He's throwing it away, and the ball magically sticks to his hands. They gotta rework all of that, man. Pick it. I'm curious about Demario Davis though, because it didn't tell me that he was hurt. Now I'm really wanting to look. He's ready to play. It's the preseason though, so it doesn't matter.
That's going to bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he'll punt it away.
I'm not gonna play him in the
And
preseason.
disappointing opening
I shouldn't have Cam Jordan out here in the preseason either. I shouldn't have Tyrann Mathieu out here.
on that return. They wrap him up
I just realized that.
the spot that he fielded that punt.
All these 30-year-old guys out here running around the preseason.
First time here. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
One thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every
Ooh.
throw. But how
Good defense.
How much accuracy, how much zip. When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a lot of arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right support.
Oh, didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance. They blitzed everybody.
Normally, when you say somebody's on skates, you're talking about that offensive lineman, right?
Awful first possession.
But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets one fly. Deep downfield.
That was just a chuck it up there.
Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're starting at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I was gonna say, Brian Breesy wasn't in that last play. I was really confused. I was like, where was my guy at? But
One of the tight ends motioning left. On second
oh,
down,
he fell.
and once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Okay, we got a 3rd and
The gain of about
6
6
here.
is a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Got Isaiah Simmons playing middle linebacker. I like it. Good defense. Got some pressure, got the stop. I'm super excited about our defense, y'all. Offense, I think it's going to be tough. Even with Olave out there, Shaheed out there. Overall, though, it was fun. Sacks were a smidge up there, but not crazy. 5-4 rushing was good. Mike, do you have the update in the pinned comment on the Madden slider video? Yo, Alex, thank you for subbing up, bro. Appreciate you, man. Really do. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, okay, there we go. But I do like the weapons we're going to have around Spencer Rattler if he can make the leap. If not, we're going to have to address it somehow. We know the draft ain't going to be much of an answer. Maybe free agency or... No, that's in the slider video, Mike. What I'm referring to is the where we changed the intentional grounding turn to on. If you go to the Madden slider video, there's a pinned comment that I made a couple updates. Oh, wow, dude. He came out of nowhere. Trayvon Walker laying the hammer down, man. Alright, I got to figure out my depth chart here. We're going to do this. Kenny Miller is going to go there. And third down back is going to be... Love, because... Kenny Miller should be out there right now, and he's not. That might make a difference, though, Mike. I mean, it's what I would do is I would tell you to try it, and if you don't like it, just to revert to what you had because you do coach mode. Let's run it again. 2nd and 7. Let's run it again, y'all. See if we can't catch him. I want to take Olave. I can't move him. Okay. Oh. I thought I had a seam, and their defender just came out of nowhere. I like this playbook so far. No, we haven't scored a touchdown off of it. Just in general, though, I like it. Oh! Oh, no! No, my God, dude, we had him so wide open. What happened there? They just ran 4. They just rushed 4. How did I not have enough time? That's how I didn't have enough time. That's how we block. Oh. I didn't look at my offensive line blocking. Apparently, everyone was going to the right, because look at number 51. Ignores the blocker up the middle. 78 goes and gets him. But the issue is having my running back. Yo, Frank, man, I appreciate that, bro. I understand you're not a Madden guy, and you know what? The great thing is we have another option now. That's the great thing about College Bowl 25, man. I appreciate you trying out my stuff, and I appreciate you coming through and supporting the stream, even though it's not Coachable 25. Thank you, Frank. Really means a lot. But look at this, y'all. If we would have had a better block, because I didn't need double teams on the edges. I needed a block over there on 44. Look at Olave, dude. If I'm able to float that out there, he's, like I tried, he's catching it, and he's not gone, but we're picking up first down. Freeman had was burning this dude. Look at this. He was going past him, dude. And Shaheed was not open. But yeah, Olave did what Olave... Oh, man. Powers, what's going on, man? We're just playing some... We're in our Saints franchise. I did the off-season on my own. I clipped it. And I was like, hey, if we hop on stream and people say, hey, proceed, then I'll make that video showing the off-season. Turned out, the big bump I got from Breesy, Granderson, and Chase Young from the sacks was developmental trade upgrades. So I just, Chase Young went to an X Factor, Breesy and Granderson both went to Superstars. I just dropped them down by one. So I put Chase Young to Superstar and the other two down to stars, just to offset it. Their overalls didn't really do much. So I felt like that just kind of balanced it out. I had a pretty good draft. I went through that already, Powers. Again, if you missed it, not a big deal. I will, like I said, I clipped all the draft footage to put together an off-season video. Yo, Jamone, what's going on, man? My Christmas was pretty good. My parents came up from Colorado, and they were here for a couple days, and I got to spend some time with them. It is never as many days as I would like when you live 800 miles away from, your mom and your dad, and I'm an only child, so I don't really have any other family or anything like that. But it was great to spend time with them. The weather was pretty nice up here. How was yours? How was your Thanksgiving? Not Thanksgiving, Christmas, wow. Powers, what do you mean? Okay, I feel like a spin the wheel for the draft would be fun, like a 1 through 7 wheel for the round. Okay, I'm following you there. So you spin the wheel and it tells you what round. Then you have a wheel for a position. And maybe do like 5. Are you saying that I would then edit that random player's development trait? Or to be for me only? I feel like I couldn't do it for myself. Or are you just saying that I'm guaranteed to have a normal superstar, or like a guaranteed to have a dev trait from one of my draft picks? You'd have to wait. You'd have to weight them a little bit differently too, though. Because you wouldn't. Because the chance of a 5th, 6th, 7th rounder to be a star, superstar, isn't the same as a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd rounder, right? So you'd have to weight it a little bit. I do hear you. I think there's potential there. The other thing is, though, like, I got a linebacker in the 6th round who has a hidden dev trait. So they are already there, I got, one of my 5th rounders has a hidden dev trait, and my 6th rounder has a hidden dev trait. Then my 1st and 2nd round picks were both hidden dev traits. My 3rd rounder was not, but he's a 75 overall. I had that one Freeman, he's a normal dev trait, but he was a 5th rounder. I don't think I had a 4th rounder. If I do, I don't remember. Picked. Oh, I'm so lucky. So you have to make a wheel for all 32 teams. Then you'd make a wheel for 7 positions. and then you make a wheel for rounds, 7 rounds, and then you make a wheel for the 3 potential dev traits.
Miller with it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
So you gotta make 4 wheels.
Just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
If I'm following.
An extra defensive back out there, third down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Caught by Miller.
There we go.
Finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the
I see. I got what you're saying.
hopefully no.
I mean, I don't know if there's an easier way to put it together besides having to have 4 different wheels.
Saints in possession of the football.
So I feel like that'd be a lot, you know?
Receiver in motion going left. They'll run here on first down. He's got a gain of 6 there. Lazandre
You should for the trick. Powers, do you use the random event generator from Celtic LG for 2K? Because if you don't, you definitely need to.
Doing to keep that defense guessing. The execution was pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, right side to Miller. He's still looking for
I'm so confused.
was that run stop for a while?
I have Kendra Miller as my starting running back with Love as my 3rd down and power back. Yet in an I formation, Kendra Miller's out there. When I went shotgun on 3rd down, Kendra Miller's out there. I'm super confused right now.
Throw on 3rd down. Defensive play.
You definitely need to do that.
This is a guy who's used to embracing
It's really good.
Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play.
And it covers all the teams.
Tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. First down throw, Lawrence.
There we go, off target throw.
The middle, it's an incomplete pass.
I think it is in the defensive encyclopedia. That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd.
Woohoo!
Luck in the last play, Brock, as he just has to
We're getting close to getting the sacks, man. We're going to do this hot blitz right here. We got a 3rd and 10.
Pressure earned that incompletion.
Gonna
They came in before he could find a target.
bring a little pressure.
Get him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's on the move.
Oh no.
He's going to and he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards.
Just took off on us right away.
Before the snaps,
Bro, why are you jumping?
see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably
All right.
get gains like this, it's not going to change anything.
Come on, defense.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time left.
I like the way he's playing right now for the quarterback position. Just getting away from our pressure.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing
I
like being
like it.
you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
When we collapse the pocket, man, he is just getting away. Trying to get rid of the football. We're gonna man up here.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule.
He's not. We left him as a balanced
First down,
quarterback archetype too.
entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take
Ooh.
that shot.
He's taken down directly off that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there.
Are you using my sliders powers? Just out of curiosity.
Doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains.
Yeah, Mike, it wasn't illegal contact. I shouldn't have mentioned illegal contact. Or you had that off on accident. I don't know if that. I mean, I never tested it. I mean, all right. And you're using the updated sliders that just got dropped today. I mean, they've been out for members for a while, Powers, but I wouldn't have added interceptor though, Powers. I would have raised the play passing lanes and go for on-ball steals instead.
First down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Our offense needs to provide some help for our defense here. Jeez.
An early jump with the flags come in. I think
False
this is gonna
start.
go against the defense.
Nope. Okay.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go.
Yeah, Powers. I mean, if you've been playing with my, what sliders you been playing with? Just yeah. Tell me that.
Motion
Of
to the
mine.
tight end now.
Because I dropped a members update like with a slider for you guys to test. Oh, good play call.
It's in one.
If you played on that updated one, then you have the most recent. I'm just not sure, you know. I don't know what you've been on.
Catch, earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the
Good
line at
play.
Donald Carter's part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Out of the gun against
Oh.
ATN. And this one stopped at the 3-yard
I stopped. I was like, I'm gonna go after the quarterback on the fake. Like I stopped, and it just enough.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively.
Oh yeah, you're on old stuff, bro. You're on old stuff, Powers.
Difficult fourth down decision.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they
But this was a members community post that I made, Powers. But it's all good. Just go through the
Those are great
at the
It takes instincts and wants.
the video I dropped today.
Many corners.
I go through at the beginning and cover some of the stuff you need to do.
They kick by shoot at this goal. And that's going to get them on the score.
Try to drop some really good information in there for you.
I know once that drive stalls,
And then, of course, you give the slider information, which you already know my gamer tag being a member, you know.
and he knocks
But I do go through some prevalent things that I think are important at the beginning of the video.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past
A
the
holding on a kick return. I haven't seen too many of that. There's got to be a block in the back or a hold. Okay. Well, I'd rather have it be on the return.
Play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Hold on. I gotta figure this out. Okay, if he's the starter here, and Love is the power back, and the third down back, He should be in right here.
The penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. They go left side with Miller.
It's a good run. Good run to start this off. We got to go down and get points to help out our defense.
Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you take it.
So what the hell is the power running back if he's not in an I form?
Running once more with Miller. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Oh, Kendry Miller, okay. Breaking tackles. House call, Kendry Miller, let's go.
The Saints take a second quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
Just broke that, just that one right there. Was about to go down.
Appreciate guys that can get on base.
Passing lanes is a slider, Powers. But again, you're going to want to grab... I wouldn't touch that now. Once you found out you've been playing on old sliders,
For the extra point.
I would grab the new slider video,
The point after splits the
follow some of the changes I talk about there, grab the new sliders, and play with it before making any other adjustments.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he'll go
See how our defense does in their 2-minute drill.
That's an
This would be a good
the first down.
test of our defense. I know we don't have Demario Davis, but that's okay.
Lawrence throwing here. He completes it in traffic. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're at the 2-minute warning.
All right, again, we're only playing till halftime, guys, because it's the preseason, and we'll get to our 3rd week.
From the 46. Escape
Good pressure. No.
keeping it.
Oh, my God. Guys, I'm in love with the quarterback play with this update that we dropped, man.
Gain and a first down.
It's phenomenal.
Picks up 28 on the play. That's a Jaguar first
I mean, they're so much harder to sack.
Lawrence to throw it.
I love that. And you don't see a lot of the bad sacks. Where they happen? Sure, every now and then, but
He's only been managed to get back to the line.
not nearly at the rate as before.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
There we go. That's not a bad sack. That's just pressure.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We'll bring a little bit of... We're going to bring our new rookie safety on a blitz. Let's let him go after the passer. With Isaiah Simmons leading the way.
They send the tight end in
Not Cam
motion.
Jordan leading the way. What happened? How'd we get torched? I didn't jump off the ball with Cam Jordan very well. Oh. Why did they... Man up. Let's man up.
Set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught.
Ooh, good drive by them. Mike Henry, what team are you, just out of curiosity? That you're a 90 overall. What team and how many years into your franchise are you? You're San Francisco. What year? Sweet Jones, game 12 looks here. Are they a 90 overall right now, Mike? In this game, they're a 90 overall? In franchise? I suppose with Ayuk and Debo and McCaffrey and everything. No injuries. Sweet Jones, thank you, bro. Yeah, gameplay is fun, man. Got that big run from Kendrick Miller. All right, we got 30, just under 40 seconds, 3 timeouts. We're gonna, I mean, we need to see what we got. We need to, you know, see what Rattler can do. He's a burner. Go. Call timeout. That's a good play to start off, honestly. Got 15 yards on that wide receiver screen. Okay, did you start it with no injuries, I'm guessing?
Get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
We set it down, score him at the 38. Man in motion here. Here's Rattler.
Oh, I got his. He threw. Caught it anyway. Oh my gosh. Hit as he threw. The receiver catches it anyway.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's see what our blocking is here. Ooh, I don't like that. We're gonna. Yup. I'm glad I'm looking at this blocking this time instead of learn from my mistakes, man. Go for through Olave. Oh.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field working on reach, not giving up the big plays, especially.
All right, we gotta get.
Stay vigilant.
Let's try this play right here. This is a long field goal. We're in field goal range, but we got 1 timeout left. Let's make it an easier field goal, huh? See what our blocking looks like here. 1-on-1, 1-on-1. Let's do that.
Second and 10 now.
Nope. That was the last thing we could afford to take. Was a freaking sack. I didn't even see the blitz. I gotta look at this again. I mean, I'm moving my line to protect on the right side there. He just had a free run. Andre, I'm using Revamped Pro. Absolutely superior to power and placement. I didn't have anywhere to go with this. I needed a little bit more time. I had him wide open over the middle here. Is that Shaheed? Yeah. Shoot. 3rd and 18. I need something quick. 17 seconds left. I can't spike it unless I get a first down. Let's go! He didn't miss that one after missing Olave 2 passes earlier. Rattler drops that one in. We have a chance, guys. Ooh, we could. We got one opportunity. Can't take a sack, obviously. But we have a chance here. Use revamped, bro. It's so good. Underneath. Okay. Oh, he hung on to it. What a catch. What a freaking drive, y'all. What a drive. Josh Freeman. I can't believe he hung on. They were in great defense. I mean, he took a hit. Look at that. Boom. I'm curious if I missed anybody else. I kind of predetermined that's who I was going to throw to. I had good protection. I didn't really have anybody else. Maybe Olave if I lofted it right to the back of the end zone. I can't believe he caught that. I mean, we threw him a good ball, but I can't believe he hung on. He took a massive hit. Our protection held up, though. That's a really good pocket. That was a fun little drive there.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
Man, this first half, I mean, we're only playing the half because of preseason, but my second quarter got a little exciting. Had a couple big plays from both teams.
Alright, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. So at halftime, the Saints...
I actually really like how my team is built, man. My biggest question marks, running back and quarterback. But everything else, I feel really positive about our offensive line and our offensive line depth. I feel really solid about our defense. I feel good about our number 1 and 2 wide receiver. And now... we're not playing, like I said, but I will say, let's go defend short pass. Okay. Let's real quick. I wanted to look for the half. They ran it 16 times for 65 yards. We ran it 10 for 92. We had that Kendra Miller big time run, 59-yard run, I think it was. We were 8 for 13 for a touchdown. They were 12 of 15 for a touchdown. Pretty good. Oh, Super Sim. There we go. But I'm going to go through our roster here real quick. Again, we don't have a lot of cap space. We're going to need to bring in a veteran quarterback somehow, some way.
Ahead of that last tune-up before the game starts to count.
Our two quarterbacks can't be Spencer Rattler and Jacob Hayner. It just that can't be the only two quarterbacks on our roster. We will get some sort of veteran quarterback on our team. But I'm surprised our defense is only an 81 overall. I really feel we go to our depth chart. Like, where's our weakness? Quarterback. Now, he's normally a 68, but the 10 overall has him playing down to a 66. And we'll have a couple upgrades for him after the end of the preseason, so we should get him close to a 70. But either way, there we go. We know our running back position. Kendre Miller and Forrest Love. So, after we get through our two question marks of quarterback and halfback, we're good at fullback. Reggie Gilliam, 79, I'll take that. Gilliam. Wide receiver, I'm happy with Olave as the number 1, Rashid as number 2. My question mark outside the 1 and 2 is our third wide receiver. Well, Josh Freeman, our rookie, who's 70 overall, normal dev trait, but has 99 speed, 90 acceleration, 99 agility, 98 change of direction. Like an absolute freak, is balling. Straight up balling for us. So now I'm feeling pretty good about our top 3 wide receivers. I'm very confident in Juwan Johnson. He played for us very well. And Foster Moreau's a good second-string tight end. So I'm confident all the way through there. Left tackle. I'll take 79 overall, 80 overall when the morale's up for left tackle. Got 75 overall. Both these guys are 75 overall, honestly. Lawson, what's going on, man? This is our rookie right here. But we got depth at the left guard. Again, these guys' overalls are higher when their morale isn't 40. Center, we're locked in at 86 overall center. Got an 80 overall, 79 overall right guard. Right tackle, we got an 86 overall. So I'm happy with our offensive line. Good offensive line. Left end, 82 overall Carl Granderson. Higher when his morale is up. Right end, Chase Young. I'm good there. With backup Cam Jordan. Defensive tackle, Brian Bressie. And we put on Cam Jordan there too. I'm good on my front 4. Willie Gay. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. For what he has to do, play coverage, we're in a good spot there. Demario Davis, he dropped down. He was a 92 overall. This will be his last year with us. He's an 85 overall. Strong middle linebacker still. Pete Werner, 77 overall. Good coverage linebacker. Does what we need him to do. I'm happy with our linebacker. They're 77 and 75 overalls, but they're not asked for us to pass. They're asked to play coverage. And they do it very well. I don't have to blitz with them too much because my front 4 of Chase Young, Carl Granderson, Cam Jordan, Brian Bressie normally can generate pressure, or I can, and worst case I need to blitz, I can bring in like a DB. Corner, I'm good with these top 3, and considering that's a second-year player and that's a rookie, I'm good with my cornerback group, man. I'm pretty content with where that's at. Free safety, we got Tyrann Mathieu, 83 overall, still playing at a solid level. Got our rookie over here, Courtney Booth. I feel, and Isaiah Simmons backing him up, I feel really strong about everything except for our quarterback and running back. And I'm trying to figure out these damn rotations here. I don't know. Have they had to make cuts yet? Nope. But all right, guys. Honestly, it got a little bit later than I thought it was gonna because we did spend a little bit of time going through, doing the training and whatnot. Lawson, man, I'm so glad you're having a good time with the sliders, man. I'm having a really good time too. I'm actually having such a good time. I'm actually working on an update to the XP sliders. I won't give the full details yet, but you ever have those times where you're just laying in bed at night, right? And you're thinking about you're just thinking about stuff, and then something just hits you. And of course, with me, it's always regarding like Madden or college football or 2K, you know, because the most time I'm laying in bed, I'm thinking about content and, you know, come up with what could I do to try to make better content or come up with this or fix that or whatever, right? And I had just done, I think it was Saturday, maybe Saturday, I don't remember. Sunday, it was Sunday. I had done the Rams franchise preparation because I didn't know what was going to happen with this one. And I was laying in bed thinking about the XP sliders because I was setting it all up, right? And this light bulb moment hit me. I was like, what if you did this? Ding. And I was like, well, I'll be damned. What would happen if I did that? So then I spent some time just like, all right, let me take this idea. Let me create a franchise. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. How about that? Let me save this just because I'm paranoid as hell. Saints rebuild. Yep. All right, I won't be able to show you the testing results because every time I make a change or whatever, it auto-saves. So I can't do that. So anyway, so as you can see, like my auto-save was at 11:20 yesterday. I thought I saved it earlier today, though. I was in here earlier and I saved it. Let me see if it didn't. Maybe it didn't save. That'll suck if it didn't. Here's how I'll know. I was making some tweaks for my next sim. Nope, that's right. So we should be good. Okay, so this is, I'll show you guys real quick. So this is my light bulb moment. Turn
every single player's progression XP rate down to 0. Because this is bonus XP, right? Players still earn XP. This is just bonus XP. So my crazy-ass idea was put every single player's XP at 0. Yo, the doctor, you're using my sliders in Madden 12. Wait, you're talking PS3, Madden 12, Madden the OG 25. I know I think you meant 14 there, like the OG Madden 25, and then Madden in 16. Like my exact slider set for Madden 25 right now, they're working in those games. Is that what you're telling me? I haven't tried that yet, but I do have Madden 24 or 25 on the console. I'll never get rid of that game. So anyway, I was like, all right, turn all this shit to 0, all of it. But then how do you compensate? Jack up the progression rate a little bit. Like, according to the Google NFL players, hit their peak at age 24 and 25. And then it starts to go down. So I did low for 20-year-olds. You don't see a lot of 20-year-old rookies in the NFL, so lower it. And in fact, you only see, most of the rookies are 22 and 23. That's why I have 21 lower, so there's not like this huge advantage. Plus, a lot of 21-year-olds aren't really playing. Bro, doctor, that's crazy. Is that including the pinned comment that's on the Madden 25 Slider video that I released like 2 weeks ago, but I add that pinned comment with an update? Is that including that when you play those games? Because I do want to try them out myself, because I do have some of the older Maddens lying around. Shoot, I have Madden 15 right here. It's one reason I got the disc PS5. So then what I did is, let's jack up the XP progression rate to offset the zeros. So as you can see, that's what I did there. And then, of course, we don't want progression when they get old. And then the regression rate for position is completely zeroed out. So yeah, that would mean you'd have the intentional grounding on update. So I turned down the regression rate as low as possible per position, and then I'm only adjusting the rate per age. So every position's progression regression rate positionally is at 0. No bonuses to regression, no bonuses to progression. It's strictly age-based. And let me tell you, it's looking good. It's actually it's looking better. I'm still trying to fine-tune it, but it's looking better than my current XP slider set that I have out now. Getting rid of the whole, playing with these numbers and all that stuff, when you set them all to 0, you're allowed to do more with the progression rate. Now, some positions we know earn XP at a faster rate than others, like quarterback. And some positions earn it at a much slower rate, like running back, for whatever reason. Tight ends earn it at the fastest rate. But how you can balance that out is because, there's offensive line and some of these positions, there's a couple positions that are typically the players play better into their 30s than some. Running backs, wide receivers into their 30s, not typically, and corners, not typically, a common thing. Whereas offensive linemen, quarterbacks, defensive linemen, into their 30s and playing at a high level is way more common. Safeties. This is what this allows. You don't have to do it position by position. You just get rid of all of it. And it's all age-based at that point. So we can jack up our positions here a little bit. I don't know. If it didn't take 30 minutes to do a 10-year sim, I would do one right now just to show you how it's looking. And I'm feeling really good with where these regression sliders are at. I'm trying to tweak the progression. And I'm trying to do it slowly a little bit because, so the test sim I did before this, I had 24 was at 200, 25 was at 200, 23, so it was 50, what did I have here? 100, 100, 150, 150, 200, 200, 150, 150, 100, 100, 50, 50, 50, 100, or 0, 0, 0, right? And it was pretty good, but I had a couple positions just not high enough. Not enough players got to the higher levels that I want to see. So what I did then is, okay, we bumped up 23 years by 50. We went plus 50, plus 50, plus 50, plus 50. So we did a plus 200 XP over a 4-year span. But then I dropped this 50 right here. I dropped this. No, that was already there. 100, 100, 150. And then what do we do? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I haven't ran this sim yet. This is new. But this is with, I needed a couple more positions to get a little bit more in their peak. The numbers looked really good, though, really balanced. I really liked it. Like, wide receivers and cornerbacks looked chef's kiss, man. Quarterbacks looked pretty decent. Running backs were okay. I wanted a couple, like, there was only one running back 90 overall. I wanted to try to get like 2 or 3. Tight ends are going to tight end, right? We already tight ends are going to tight end. Not much you can do about that. But defensive tackles looked really good. I liked how the outside linebackers looked. Offensive line needed a little bit of help. And I'm hoping that this will help that out a little bit, just bumping this up a little bit. Safeties looked really good. Cornerbacks, like I said, looked good. I liked linebackers. This has so much potential. It's really just figuring out. You get the testing by position. You don't have to worry about testing by position anymore, which is such a pain in the ass because you're like, when you're trying to go through in your test and you're like quarterbacks this, quarterbacks that, and you constantly have to play with the progression or regression at each position, it's a pain. Now you don't have to worry about that. Now it's just straight up globally. You look at it, and if you have too many older players being good, you raise your regression rate. If you have too many younger players not good enough, you raise your progression rate in the area that it makes sense. I'm liking it. You guys are more than welcome here. You've been here. Test this out. Help me out, man. I mean, shit. I'm liking it. Like I said, I haven't ran this sim yet. The one that I just did was 100, 100, 150, 150, 200, 200, 150, 150, 100, 100, 50, 50, 50, 0, 0, 0. And of course, this is with my my XP, not my XP, the dev trait edits where you have 55 X factors, 85 superstars, and 300 stars. If you go a different route, you'll see different numbers, right? If you have, and I did test that out. I was like, what happens if I bump the stars back up to 400? Shit, inflated. Inflation. So, but yeah, I'm really close on this. I'm going to have an update, I think, in the next couple days, depending on how many sims I can get through. But you guys feel free to test this out if you want. You just sim 10 years. All I do is I put this in here. I create a test file, right? As you guys saw when I loaded this, it's called XP Slider Test. And then I just kicked the Bears because I'm right at the beginning. So when you check your roster, you just have to switch over to NFL and you go through, look at a position. Then all I do is I hit advanced week in 10 years. Boom. Takes roughly 30 minutes. And then you just go through by position. And all I do is just look to see if it's pretty close to what we have. And if you go to the NFL right now, you look, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 players in the 90s right now. You could do like a up to like 6 or 7. There's variables that are going to change that, throughout different times. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players as an 80 overall. So I try to get as close to that as possible. So that's 16 players total from 99 to 80. Again, with quarterback progression at 0, it's all about the other aspect. And I might look at 24-20. I mean, I have 24-25 being the peak based on NFL data. So, but maybe I don't need to have 24 and 25. Maybe I just have 25 as the peak, and 24 is I'll show you guys the things I'm testing. Running backs, we got 1, 2, 3. This is the one that struggles right now. 1, 2, 3. And the difference is running backs peak early and regress early. Quarterbacks will peak later. So that's a little bit of a difference there, right? Running backs will start to decline age 26, 27, depending on their miles. Quarterbacks are just hitting their prime. The game doesn't have anything to account for that. So it is what it is. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks rated 9 or running backs 90 above, and then you have a shit pile rated in the 80s. So running backs it's really with running backs it's getting more 90 overalls. Like I said, right now my Sims have been getting 1 to 2, and I want to get more. I'm okay. I don't need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, but I'd like to have at least like 4. Wide receivers have been looking actually really pretty good. We don't have I'm not getting the same amount of 90 overalls. There's 1, 2, 3. I think there's 13 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. 12 wide receivers rated 90 and above, and then one like 50 something in the 80s. We're pretty dang close on wide receivers. Low on offensive linemen so far, a little bit. It's not that crazy. It's just a little bit low. Again, that's where I'm playing out with it. So this is part of the difficulty with XP sliders. This is why I don't like XP sliders. Not every position regresses at the same age or progresses at the same rate, right? We know wide receivers, running backs, cornerbacks, pass rushers, they progress and peak early. Sorry, I went to the wrong one. Then you have other positions, quarterbacks, offensive linemen, those are the main two. They kind of peak a little bit later. So it's really hard to nail it. So like, okay, you'd want your running backs to typically peak around age 24, 25, then they start to decline, but they decline really fast, right? We know most running backs don't see the other side of 30. Whereas nowadays, most quarterbacks are hitting their peak 28, 29, 30. I mean, Aaron Rodgers won his Super Bowl when he was 28 years old. He hadn't even won an MVP yet. He won 4 of them after he turned 28. And so quarterbacks have typically, you look at, a good example is Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. These guys have had a slow progression curve. Some guys are still, whatever, we'll have that fluctuation. But either way, offensive linemen. Typically, offensive linemen take a couple years to become elite, and then they'll hold it, though, for a while. They'll hold it into their 30s. But there's no real way for that to happen with offensive linemen here because we're trying to slow down the peak for like wide receivers, running backs in their mid-20s and let them start to decline so that 30 is their fall off. But then how do you manage that for players like offensive linemen, quarterbacks, and stuff, you know? And I'm talking, this is with everyone's regression rate completely zeroed out. This isn't, we're not factoring in positions at all. So I'm saying, you know, that's the one thing the game can't account for is the different timelines of positions in which they progress and hit their peaks and regress. But I do feel like this is pretty close. And so I want to do a sim and look at it right here and see how we are. I also might try something where I drop like the 25's a peak, not 24 and 25, and drop this like 24 down to 200. And I would do like a 100, 150, 150, 200, 200, or I'd do like a 100, 100, 150, 200, 150, 200, something like that, 250, 200, 150, yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? Just trying to find the right balance there. I do really like where the regression's at. I really don't see myself making too many changes to this. I feel very strongly about this. The only change that I'd potentially make is if you look at this here, it goes 100, then 120, 120, 140, 140, 160, 60, 180, 80, and then 200. So the 26 and 35 are isolated, 100, 200, and everything else is in between at a two a piece. So 120, 140, 160, 180. The only thing I'd consider maybe doing is going 34, 35 at 200, and then you'd go 33, 32, 180, 31, 30 is 160, 29, 28 is 140, and then 27, 26 would be 120. So that'd be increasing the regression a little bit. But I really don't want to. I don't like increasing regression at age 26. That's just so young. I feel like that's why it's just at 100. That's the default. But oh my God, you guys, I'm sitting here.
I'm showing you guys everything. And nobody chatted and told me that I'm on my just chatting screen. Oh my God. Y'all let me talk for 15 minutes. And didn't tell me I wasn't showing the XP sliders. Wow. Y'all hate me. Someone could have commented and been like, "Hey man, we can't see the sliders." Bro. Everything I just said doesn't make any sense now. Man, y'all really hate me. Anyway, here's the XP sliders if you guys want to test around with them. I'm not repeating everything I said. Y'all heard me. Everything is zero. You found it interesting what I was saying? Yeah. Everything is zeroed out for position. It's all age-based progression right here. You got the 2 hour, 29 minute mark is where you're going to want this. Yeah, Andre in here. Y'all just scheming, man. Y'all just coming after me. God damn. So here's the yearly progression, and then again everything is zeroed out, and then here's the yearly age regression. These are the ones that I'm working on. They're not finalized yet. I just spent Sean 15 minutes talking about them, and I thought that I had them showing off, and I was on my just chatting screen. So if you want to pick up the stream at like the 2 hour and 15 minute mark, listen to what I have to say, and then hear the sliders and throw them in there, do a 10-year sim, and give me feedback. Deep into the thought process, but you couldn't see what I was talking about. Oh, man. Alright, that's when you know time to end the stream right there. It's stupid. Oh, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out, though. If you guys do have time, you want to run some 10-year sims on this, like I said, this is what I'm tweaking. It's basically just finding the right amount of balance. I feel like it's really, really close. I like what I'm seeing from these better than what I am seeing in my current XP sliders. And zeroing out everything for the position, for every position, for both progression and regression, I think makes it a lot easier, a lot more balanced, faster to create. And now it's just finding the right amount of progression and regression balance, but you do that by age, not by position, since everything is zeroed out. Do these also in settings or no? What do you mean? The settings, you're rocking the same dev traits that I have before. So 55 X Factor, 85 Superstar, and 300 Star dev trait. But alright, y'all. That is it. I'll try to be back with a stream tomorrow. It's Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully you guys come through to the next one, y'all. Peace.